B Corp is a certification for companies that meet the highest standards of social and environmental performance. So to become a certified B Corporation, the first thing is they have to meet a rigorous set of performance standards. So they go through almost a couple hundred questions around how they treat their workers, their suppliers, how they engage with their community, what their environmental practices are, and they have to earn a minimum score of 80 out of 200 available points on the B Impact Assessment in order to meet the performance requirements for being a certified B Corp. After they do that, then they've got to be transparent about it. So every certified B Corp's got to have their performance standards transparent to the public on bcorporation.net, the website for the global B Corp community.
I looked at the criteria and I looked at us and I said, wait a minute, we're already going down a road in that direction. We don't have to change direction. We don't have to put the brakes on and reinvent the company. We basically have to, say, check the yes boxes, look at the ones that we can't say yes and say, are they worth doing? And we didn't check every box. And there are some things we said, no, for this company, that's not appropriate. So that's, I think, where you start, is you can take a little quiz. You go on their website and it's like, hey, if you're interested, do this to see if you're even in the ballpark. And we were in the ballpark.
The thing that surprised me about Martin was I knew it was a great American company, and I assumed that a company that's been around that long and been a family business for that long probably cared about its people. What surprised me was the depth of the environmental commitment, from the chiller plant to the sawdust recapture and to the cogen plant. There were a ton of different things that were going on with the environmental practices, and that was really impressive and surprising for me, like a huge pleasant surprise.
I'm really happy about the fact that we are now part of that community. It was hard work. The questions were challenging, but now that gives us kind of a roadmap. If we're going to do something, how will that decision hold up against the criteria of being a B Corp and being part of that, over 2,500 companies that are committed to trying to do the right thing. And I hope that some of my competitors and other compatriots in the greater music instrument business take a look at the B Corp and say, yeah, we can do that too. We're already doing so much of it. It's not going to be that difficult to get certified.
When you see that logo, you know that company is walking its talk and meeting the highest standards of social and environmental performance, which makes the folks that work there proud, and the folks that purchase stuff from them psyched to say that I'm only getting a great product, but I'm supporting a great company. So the easiest thing to do to learn more about it is obviously go to bcorporation.net, and there's a ton of great information there. The folks at B Lab, which is the nonprofit that sort of oversees the certification, we're happy to make connections to companies in your industry, about your size and your part of the world, so that you can meet somebody that's talking to you as a peer-to-peer. And so our goal isn't to have everybody be a B Corp, but it is to have everybody behave like a B Corp, so that one day all companies compete not only to be best in the world, but to be best for the world.